very good morning to you, and thanks for joining us for the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Nyamgul Agaji. Very interesting headlines this morning. Tinubu picks DSU for pre-2027 security boost. DIGs to retire. Remember that Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun on Tuesday resigned from office, paving the way for the appointment of Assistant Inspector General of Police Tunji Disu as a new police boss ahead of the 2027 general elections. There's also a story there on the Punch newspaper which says why the Inspector General of Police resigned. This is a statement by the presidency as they confirmed the resignation of Kayode Egbetokun as the Inspector General of Police. They said the former police boss resigned from office citing family issues that require his undivided attention. People who resign from this government are always having family issues. But we wish him well and wish his family well. Anyway, this statement was given by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga. He was responding to an inquiry by Punch newspaper saying the IGP resigned in a letter yesterday and said it was family issues that required his undivided attention. But multiple presidency sources said to reporters that Egbetokun was sacked to step down during a meeting with President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa on Monday. Anyway, you just might want to read that story and find out the real reason behind the supposed or alleged resignation owing to family issues. We also have Dangote signs a deal to distribute 65 million liters of petrol. Meanwhile, NNPC begins export of new crude grade in March. Diri's COS cleared as Bayelsa Deputy Governor. The Bayelsa State House of Assembly on Tuesday cleared Governor Doyo Diri's nominee, Dr. Peter Akwe, as a new Deputy Governor. The development followed the demise of the former Deputy Governor Lawrence Orujakpo after he slumped in the office on December 11, 2025 and was buried on January 30, 2026. May his soul continue to rest in peace. So now the Chief of Staff to the Governor has been declared the Deputy Governor. Oil revenue shake-up, states back Tinubu's executive order. Meanwhile, the federal government is slammed as medical tourism hits $550 million annually. Medical tourism, that means $550 million is spent on medical tourism annually. Okay. Just imagine $550 million staying within Nigeria. How much will that bring to us? How much improvement will that be to our economy and everything else? But it is taken to other shores because of medical tourism. 29 DIGs, AIGs may go as Tinubu replaces Egbetokun. And this disturbing news says Obi Oyegun, other ADC chieftains attacked in Edo. Former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and some chieftains of the African Democratic Congress ADC, including Chief John Odigi Oyegun, were yesterday attacked by suspected thugs in Benin City, Edo State. This is really unfortunate if it has gotten to this. Now, U.S. Congress, this is on the Vanguard now. U.S. Congress recommends measures to end Christian persecution in Nigeria. U.S. Congress recommends measures to end Christian persecution in Nigeria. Okay, you find that on the Vanguard newspaper. We won't retreat. This is according to ADC, as they condemn alleged assassination attempt on Obi. Who wants Obi dead? Interesting. Now, 100 million naira paid into IGP's son's personal account was an error. This is according to the police. They're trying to clarify some issues, maybe directly or indirectly related to what is happening to or what has happened to the IGP right now. The Nigeria Police Force has said the 100 million naira paid into the personal bank account of Victor Egbetokun, son of the outgoing Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, was a mistake and was promptly reversed. This clarification followed an online report alleging that the money originated from the Anambra State Government Security Vote account. So how was it a mistake? How did they get his account details? What was the relationship? What did they think it was supposed to be for? Did they confuse the son's name with the father's name because they are all Egbetokun? How they did get to that point? Is he a contractor with the Anambra State government on security or something? Why was the mistake made in this day and age? 100 million. Interesting times. Okay. Okpebolo condemns attack on ADC members, blames internal party rift. The governor of Edo State has issued a firm condemnation of the recent assault on members of the African Democratic Congress ADC, characterizing the incident as an escalation of internal party conflict that has gone excessively far. In a personal statement released on Tuesday evening, the governor expressed sympathy for the affected party members. He noted that it was regrettable that certain individuals allegedly exploited Edo State's peaceful environment to incite violence. I don't know why he said that, so he's blaming it on internal party problems of the ADC, and he's not looking further than the ADC. It's ADC that caused it, in Edo State no less. Governor Okpebolo, thank you for your investigative insight. Okay, still on the Vanguard newspaper, we have this one saying Tinubu to opposition, elections not conducted on social media. Okay. Meanwhile, on the Sun newspaper, we have the story that government is behind assassination attempt on Peter Obi. That's according to Kenneth Okonkwo. He's suspecting the government of, the government. And, while Okpebolo is saying that it's internal party crisis that has led to that, Kenneth Okonkwo is fingering the government as being responsible for that. And Tinubu has promised us that Naira will appreciate to 1,000 Naira per dollar in the coming weeks. wish you had just given us, okay. Just told us that, okay, by March, the Naira will come down to 1,000, or by April or something. The year is made up of 52 weeks, so you can still say in the coming weeks. If it is in 104 weeks, it's still in the coming weeks. Well, we hope that will come to pass, and we hope that it will get to a time where it will be below 1,000 Naira. Terrorism. U.S. escalates pressure on Nigeria as AFRICOM firms up hub in Ghana. Okay. Meanwhile, there's a headline which also says that the U.S. is pushing that the Sharia law be abolished in Nigeria. And there are some groups of people who are saying, no, that can never happen in Nigeria. They're so angry about that. But what is your take? Should Sharia stay or go? Meanwhile, El Rufai did not suffer nosebleeding in custody, says ICPC. That's on the Guardian newspaper. We heard the story that El Rufai suffered nosebleed, and ICPC said, no, it's not the case. And then Tinubu is telling his president, his team, take our scorecard to grassroots. Take our scorecards to grassroots. That means the grassroots knows nothing about the scorecard, knows nothing about what the president is doing or has done. I mean, they don't need to tell me that there's a road to my village, or there is improvement in the local health care services in my village or around my village. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we are now. Let's just drop the headlines now and join Rufai Hussaini to give us his own thoughts on the headlines this morning. When we return, we will open the mic immediately and talk. Stay with us.
So, a couple of stories making around. So, number one will be El Rufai's defense. So, El Rufai has gone ahead to sue the DSS, also mounting a defense. And these are the grounds. It says ground one, that constitutional invalidity, that the entire charge against him is unconstitutional, null and void, violates section 3612 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which provides that person shall not be convicted of a criminal offense unless the offense is defined and the penalty prescribed according to written law. Ground 2, lack of disclosure of prima facie case. The charge is predicated solely on television interview, fails to disclose the existence of elements of offenses rather than against the defendant or applicants. Ground 3, offense not known to law. Count 1 charges with admitting to an interception, section 12, section 1 of cyber crimes criminalizes the act of interception, not the act of admitting to it, unless the act says create an office of public confession to a crime. Ground 4, failure to meet statutory preconditions. Count 2, cybersecurity charges for relating with an individual who allegedly committed an offense and failure to report same. The section is predicated on the existence of a known principal offender. The certain individual referred to is unidentified. Ground 5, duplexity and absence of evidence of count 3. They are saying that the Nigeria Communications Act for using technical equipment to compromise so ground 6, lack of what's it called now, lack of prosecutorial competence. There is no entity known as Department of State Services. The National Security Agencies recognized creates the State Security Service, SSS. So, ground 7, abuse of court process. Prosecution has filed charges based solely on television interview conducted. There is no evidence of any investigation held, and all of that. Ground 8, gross ambiguity and lack of particulars. The charge violates the first rule of criminal drafting against the rule of ambiguity. Ground 9, there is no evidential statement nor proper accusation of the offense. Ground 10, use of non-legal terminology. Prosecution use of words in cohorts in control demonstrates a lack of fundamental understanding of criminal pleading. Cohort is not a term of art in criminal law. It's a colloquial non-legal term that appears nowhere in the criminal code. Ground 11, failure to allege ingredients of the matter. Ground 12, defendant's applicant statement on arise TV does not constitute a conventional statement. For a statement to be admissible as confession, it must be under caution, voluntary, and in circumstances that satisfy the judge's rule. The statements on arise were made in course of a live interview. Ground 13, and these are all the grounds on which every is challenging the Department of State. Prosecution has not investigated any or gathered any crime. They have simply watched and filed and just filed an abuse. They have filed a charge. So these are some of the parameters. Ground 14, the defendant and applicant never alleged personal commission of the act. Ground 15, egregious abuse of court process, absence of reasonable cause, improper motive, damage suffered. Ground 16, bad faith and political prosecution, attempt to muzzle his freedom of rights and all of that. So these are the grounds at which that El-Rufai will be filing his case against the Department of State. I will read the story commonly as regards Egbetokun that he has been asked to go. We'll see more of that in the coming days. CBN has cut interest rate. Anyway, we said it's coming 26.5. That has been a conversation that has been on the table, because how can we say that inflation is about 15.70% and interest rate is not coming down, because inflation is supposed to go with interest rates. So a lot of people are saying, yes, let's say it's going to pan out to business, but that is still too high, because businesses will still be getting rates from the bank for over 30%, which is very high for them. Fire ravaged Lagos old terminal to be demolished. That's what Kiyamo is saying. He has inspected the level of destruction in the fire. The minister said the fire was contained and no life was lost. He said the terminal, which was needed for refurbishment, will be pulled down, adding a temporary terminal for where few airlines operate from the facility will not operate. It's very sad on the case of the fire that happened yesterday, but we'd like to see the investigation. The fire began around 3 p.m. and was still being battled by the firefighters as of 7 p.m. with thick smoke bellowing from every part. Very sad one. Atiku demands transparency on Eriva's detention and cites health concerns. I think there's some stories making the rounds that Eriva had some health care in detention, nose blood and things like that. Atiku warned that secrecy in the matter of detention only fuels suspicion. Nigerians deserve transparency. Whichever agency is responsible has a constitutional duty to guarantee safety, dignity, and access to medical care. They're talking about suffering a nosebleed. Meanwhile, Aduke, media to Eriva, the former governor, said he suffered a nosebleed while in custody. So let's see how all of this will pan out in the coming days. But anyway, he's mounted the challenge. Because of Agbakoba, all of a sudden the Attorney General's office is saying that they are going to look for another course of action, but they are going to withdraw the case of Agbakoba as regards the forgery incident and the attempt to get land the Tali Shami to get a house in UK, the Tali Shami incident. Tinubu and government's crucial rally with NLC, 2027 with NLC leaders. There are signals ahead of 2027 that President Tinubu intensified meetings to engage Liberal Congress leader. They describe this as a crucial strategic meeting at the presidential villa. Vanguard is informed that the meeting is being hosted by Progressive Government and scheduled to begin at 11. Let's see how that pans out. Genocide. US submit reports on Nigeria, recommend sanctions. Most of these sanctions are already in place. So when people are saying it doesn't infringe on our integrity as a nation, I don't know what they are talking about. They talk about Yeti Allah being listed as a CPC as some individuals. Is it already in play? That's just it. So let's keep deceiving ourselves. Let's keep deceiving ourselves. Is it the day they've been talking about repealing the Sharia laws and all of that? So let's just keep deceiving ourselves. Vote buying and violence a trend to electoral legitimacy. These stories are on, and they've been on, and it's a very sad one that is happening at this point in time. So we'll keep looking at some of these stories and we'll keep seeing how it will go. It should be on record that if anything happens to Peter Obi and the ADC in Edo State, that it will be as a result of the failure of the government in Edo State. I mean, we all remember the veiled threat back and forth that heralded Obi's visit some time ago in Edo State. Now he visited ADC office in Edo State. Hoodlums were seen shooting after his visit. There are bullets, there are pellets everywhere. And all of this continues. Hoodlums go unchecked, wreak untold havoc, shoot, and try to kill and destroy in Edo State. But maybe afterwards, Okpebolo and his cohorts will come out and put a disclaimer and condemn the attacks. But all of this happens under the watch of Okpebolo as governor. So it should be on record. But anyway, that didn't deter Peter Obi. He went ahead, he donated some money to a nursing school, about 15 million naira. And he continued to impact to the best of his ability. But it should be on record that all of this keeps happening in Edo State. And it shows the high level of insecurity. And when we talk about insecurity, yes, the president has made some changes. Disu is a decent officer. I've had encounters with him. Yes, let's see if we will bring parity back to the police force. Since the president has now removed Egbetokun that was deemed to have caused a lot of havoc. There were a lot of scandals around him and all of that in the police force. So let's see if this will, help a little bit as regards the challenges with the police and all of that. But speaking about insecurity, the federal government has finally responded. As I said, they did not pay money to any bandits or any ransom. The question we want to ask is federal government, can they honestly told us what they did in the negotiation for the release of those criminals? Is it that they just went there and they said, please release the criminal, and nothing exchanged hands, and did they release any commander of Boko Haram? Because we are watching, because this is the same people that hitherto they have rehabilitation events for bandits and terrorists in the first place. So we will now throw the question back to the government. The Minister of Information is going to say the allegation is baseless. We will now throw the question back to them that they should tell us how they secure the release, and they should not come under this national security clause or anything, because it passes a matter of integrity. That can be honestly say that it was just conversation. And after they secured the release through whatever negotiation that didn't cost them anything, why didn't they bring the perpetrators of this heinous crime to book? Why can't they kill and apprehend these terrorists? These people think we are fools in this country. If they think we don't have head, they think we don't have head. They think we don't even think at all. But we'll be watching. We'll be looking at them. We'll be looking at them. So some update as regards the shooting and the attacks on the ADC facility in Edo State. The Governor Pobolo, has come out to say that he has no hand in the attack, which is a good one. That he has no hand in the attack, that all this talk is malicious, which is a good one. All we should just say is that anytime Peter Obi comes to the states, it is incumbent on the state to be able to provide some level of security. That's just it. And why a lot of hands are now ringing out in the air, why a lot of people are commenting on this issue, was because of the former skirmish between Okpebolo and Peter Obi as regards visiting the state without that he must be informed and all of that. So that's what a lot of people are saying. But Jared Tenebe, the chairman of APC, the chair of APC in the state, in Edo State, is saying that the shooting that happened is a factional fight between Roland Owi and Oyegu, John Odigi Oyegu factions in the state, and they should not bring them into their fights. So Jared Tenebe is saying that ADC should go and look in within and all of that, and they should sort in their internal factional matters and things like that. Anyway, we'll keep looking at this matter. By now, one would have expected the police to start an investigation on what truly transpired. The presidency has finally come out to say that people should not misconstrue things that Egbetokun resigned, he wasn't sacked, whatever it is, he will be forced to do. He's been told to go. I mean, he's gone. Let's use that word. But what it is that both the police will not now say that some officers are up for retirement, and they will lose that institutional knowledge and experience of those officers. And these are the things you should be very careful about, because at this point in time, our police force needs a lot of leadership and a lot of direction.
Thank you very much, Rufai, for your thoughts this morning. In case you're just joining us, this is Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Nyamgul Agaji. We're opening the lines right away for us to be able to talk. What do you think about these headlines this morning? Which of them interests you? And what is happening in your neck of the woods that you would like us to know? Even if it's not on the newspaper. Okay, our lines are 0700 903 903 903, 0700 903 903 903, and 080 3692 9933, 080 3692 9933. We also have a WhatsApp line that you might want to send a message to us or call us on WhatsApp. It's 08171756338, 08171756338. You can call us and tell us what you think. While we await your calls, let's first begin with with the messages that we already have. Now, at an ADC event yesterday, hoodlums invaded the venue and began shooting. They specifically chased the vehicle carrying Mr. Peter Obi to Chief John Oyegun's house and continued their attack. This happened a few minutes. The situation was chaotic, and those nearby were trying to ascertain whether Obi was wounded. Okay, this is someone who's saying this is an account of what happened in Benin City, Edo State, by APC hoodlums or thugs of Tinubu APC government to assassinate Peter Obi. Okay. We also have this message saying, "Good morning, VOP family. At last, the court of public opinion has won as far as the IGP issue of retirement is concerned. No matter the excuses the former IGP gave as his reason of his resignation, to me, it is immaterial. He is overdue for retirement. The news of his resignation yesterday didn't come to me as a surprise. It only teaches us a lesson, especially the politicians, that everything that has a beginning surely will have an end. The governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, should fetch out the people that wanted to assassinate Peter Obi yesterday before it is too late. I think the said Obi is not a threat to their political ambition. Why trying to eliminate him?" This is from Benjamin from Shogunle. Okay, let's be sincere. One thing I like and has become so special about President Tinubu is that he knows how, when, and what to do to either divert the minds of people or win the hearts of many Nigerians when it matters, following the sudden resignation of the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Betokun, and Mr. Tunji Disu taking over in acting capacity, pending when the Senate will confirm his appointment. Is President Tinubu truly not a master strategist? On the issue of state police, which is long overdue, but like it's always said, that it's better late than never. The president can start gradually by mandating the Inspector General of Police to post commissioners of police that are from the same tribe to the same state, as it would help whoever that is posted to such state to understand better the terrain of that state, since he or she understands their language and culture, pending when state police will take off fully. A big congratulations to the new acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Tunji Disu. Finally, government should stop playing on our intelligence following the information debunked that no ransom was paid to bandits to free the abductees in their captivity. Nigerians are asking, how were these people released when no bandits have been arrested or killed during the process? Nigeria has now become the more you look, the less you see. Olorun Agbawao. God bless Nigeria. Temitokwe Onatoye from Ijegamo community. Mazi Ugochukwu, aka Elder General, is saying Edo State governor should provide those that want to kill Peter Obi and other ADC members in Edo State, because he threatened Peter Obi not to come to his state without his permission. Mr. President has made us to know that it's only Yoruba people that are qualified to hold vital positions in this government. Shame on so-called city boys campaigners and our eastern politicians. Please free Mazi Namdi Kanu. This is saying those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it in a harsh way. Last year, Governor Monday Okpebolo warned Peter Obi not to enter Edo State without his permission. Yesterday, it was a rain of bullets at Peter Obi in Edo State. The dots are not difficult to connect. When he made that reckless statement last year, President Tinubu kept mum. Nobody cautioned him. Instead, he received moral support. If anything had happened to Peter Obi, Governor Monday Okpebolo would not be saying what he is saying now. Even at that, he still stands to carry this can. He won't be governor forever. It seems APC wants to repeat 1966 history for Nigeria. Can you see why Canadian federal court labeled APC as a terrorist organization? As we speak, President Tinubu has not said anything about the assassination attempt at Peter Obi. Nigeria is risking second civil war it won't survive from. Pascal Chimezie Ikeja. Good morning, Yamgul. The attack on Peter Obi and other ADC members is not only condemnable, but should be seen as an evil attack trying to extinguish true democratic process in Nigeria. We all know the direction this heinous act came from, and I urge everyone to condemn it and equally say no to intimidation and to any form of threat to life. I therefore use this opportunity to urge the ruling party to caution their political thugs and equally warn the grammar governor of Edo State to watch his back, because if anything happens to Peter Obi, he will be held responsible. Nigeria must be better for all. Have a blessed day, my good friend Nyamgul. From His Royal Highness B. Simwoko in Oshodi. Thank you very much. Good morning to everyone in the studio. The attack on Mr. Peter Obi is not surprising to me, because we all know what APC, especially their leaders, stand for, right from the presidency to the least person. That is why the Canadian court called APC a terrorist organization. APC is good in attacking opposition parties like bulldogs, but very poor in governance. Most killings today are coming from APC-controlled states after we are told that they are defecting to APC so that they can secure their states. Is their state secure? Is their state secure now? Your guess is as good as mine. It's quite unfortunate that the man that called himself a Democrat, but under him now democracy is seriously under threat. Oh God, arise and trouble those who are troubling Nigerians. Mayor from Ikotuegbe. Nyamgul, please, what should I do so that such mistake payment will be paid into my account? John Mark Innocent. Okay, maybe you just change your surname to Egbetoku and that is all. Or you'll be affiliated to one big politician and there will be mistakes and then money will be paid to you. But John Mark, this is really funny. Thank you very much for this. Mr. Nyamgul, good morning. 100 million naira transfer. Don't mind them. It's never a mistake. They know what they're doing. That was why Egbetoku resigned. And before I go to the calls, let me just take this last one. Good morning, VOP family. Bayo Ononuga, I hear you. The former police chief resigned due to family issues. Bayo Ononuga should tell that to the birds in the sky, as we will never on earth say the truth. He must twist the truth to suit his master. Again, there's no other senior police officer in the country except from the southwest. Tribalism to the highest order. Boyerson from Afro Media wrote this. So let's go to the calls now. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm good. Patrick is calling from Mokota.
Patrick, thanks for joining us. Go ahead.
I think it's becoming very obvious that APC is on a mission to destroy this country, an entity called Nigeria. There is no unity. No, the president has not come out to say a word as a statesman, as someone who actually means well for this country. Nothing that has been said that is happening in Nigeria that APC has owned up to say, yes, we are wrong in this, or we can see this is happening. Okay, look at the report from the American Congress. APC tried to deny everything as if all is well in the country, and we are seeing it. An attempt on Obi's life and the rest of ADC officials yesterday in Benin should be held. I mean, it should be the governor of Edo State should be held accountable. Even the attempt on his own, now they are trying to paint it the other way around. We cannot accept it. They are squarely responsible for it. We all know this. Why will a Nigerian, a fellow citizen of a country, tell the other person that you cannot enter my territory without my permission? Do Nigeria need visa to enter another from one state to another? What are we talking about here? The statement from Okpebolo, the threat, in short, let's call it a threat against Obi last year. We are still aware of, very, very much aware of it. And so he should not try to deny any aspect of that yesterday's attempt. We know that APC is on ground to destroy everything to make sure that they remain in power come next year. It is a wake-up call to all Nigerians. This evil must not continue. We just have to put an end to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. Okay, callers, we're here to take your calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. First time caller.
Oh, where is my bell? Welcome to the family. Okay, not welcome to the family. I'm sure you've been listening.
I am not a new person in the family. I think that's
Yes.
I think that's with Chica.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
You see, make nothing happen to be because according to the last caller, yes, the governor is I would say the person who won't come to your state, you should take permission. When APC was in campaign some years ago, 2014, 2015, they take permission for anybody before they go to all those things. Why that? I mean, this is not democracy we are fighting for. Now, 100,000 enter personal account.
Million. Not thousand.
100 million enter personal account. Now, mistake. Who does that? Who did they talk to them? Are they talking to little children? We are no longer children, little children. Even me where I know they see, I know say, now others are now washing. Okay, see, they come in 2016, so they want to give people like when they see some money to sustain ourselves. No way. Give us a job. No way. You will go to local government chairman, make it clear whether I can offer you a job. This already they cannot. You go to a job. They cannot even enter the office. Is that the democracy where you fight for me or you fight for? Lord have mercy. I don't think I'm on a play. I need help. I don't be in that studio. And I know they give me job. If you don't get job, that's your brother. This is next month now will be 19 years. I'm solving this problem. I think that's what I did now. 19 years. When they give me work, if you don't want to give me work, man, give me something I can job. So I myself. So I make a go to my land. I cannot do because life is better. Every can turn everything outside. I want to say that was there. At least with a 6 months more help from the good Nigerians. Now, not make what's up for good person. Oh Lord. Can you imagine how people say this or that now? When we know this thing. Can you imagine? I am not happy. I'm not happy. Everybody will get help. Let you help. Just go along. God bless you.
God bless you.
Nigeria. We don't go wrong for them. We don't go wrong for them. Let them go wrong for us.
Yes.
Because we are not. Nigeria is not smiling. We are not happy. As I'm talking to you with a broken heart. It shares my eye. God bless you.
God bless you too. Yeah. God bless you. Okay. Tunde Karim from Ejani King is saying good morning to us all VOP 90.3 FM radio family. Brother, don't you think it's high time we introduce presidential election caretaker committee to take over government, federal government, state government, local government, 6 months to election to curb incumbency power abuse by desperados, do or die candidates, IGP 100 million naira ransom share. Okay. Tunde Karim, thank you. Good morning, sir. Please, I need a wheelchair for easy movement. Anyone who can help me with a wheelchair I would be so grateful. Anne from Isolo, Lagos. Okay. Anne from Isolo has been a regular contributor to our station, not just this program. And I'm just learning today that she is needing a wheelchair. If anybody is touched by the Spirit and you are able to afford it, please do so to make sure that Anne gets a wheelchair. That's an honest appeal. That is, so if you're touched by the Spirit and you have the ability, please do something. Even if you cannot do it as a person and you have something to contribute, let us know so that maybe 4, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people can come together and get Anne a wheelchair. And the Lord is your strength. May God bless you in whatever situation you find yourself. May you be happy. Good morning, VOP listeners. Nyamgul, the president doesn't need to pay money to outline the government achievements to grassroots. Rather, the masses can easily do that themselves, which includes appointment of IGP, army chiefs, INEC, chief judge, insecurity, above all political opposition, intimidations. What a nation. God is watching. CYC honesty from Isolo. APC blaming communication as problems while the masses have not seen Tinubu achievement is a complete laughable thing. Let his achievements speak for themselves. APC indirectly has admitted their failures. This is from John in Ejani King. All right. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. My brother, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Amuwa. Well done job.
Thank you very much.
So now, which people are they taking this our president work in the village? Is it people that in Plateau, they are already almost, many of them are dead? People in Benue, is it the one that are taking this, how he's doing his job? It should change very well. Many of those people in the area, they are not more alive. So insecurity has put them so where we cannot even meet them again. So Mr. President should be aware. And whatever happened in Edo, somehow, either it's APC or ADC, we are going to hold the governor of Edo because he is the one that is in charge of Edo. So let him take care of those vehicles, change the back new ones for those people. That's the only way we can forgive him. And the obedient boys, now it have happened. Let them come out and speak. Let them talk so that people will hear their voice. The village boys, time have reached not to take title name without having action. Now it have happened. Let them come up. Because I know when they remove this police from Obi and all this, I know that the people will be molesting this man. Anywhere you go now, people will continue doing it anyhow because he has no more police backup. And those governments know why they do that. Now if there is a political time, they are now removing all their security, no more police. It's only people that are having police and free people. So you see it, you cannot go to another area to campaign because the other people will attack you and nobody will defend you. And for this 100 million they sent from Anambra, according to what they are saying, how sure that it's not the 100 million because something happened in the night, in the morning a child died. So this governor of Anambra State is always competing with Obi. Who's sure that 100 million is not what bringing this problem to Edo? And I don't like that governor because they're always competing with the people. When you hear their name is bigger, they will compete with him. Including Nandekano in the cell. That governor is still competing with Nandekano in the cell. That's why he says no more one that sit at home. So all these things should be watched up. Let them watch that 100 million. Maybe it's what caused this problem in Edo. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Greetings to you, Nyamgul. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. This country is a joke. Mr. Monday Okpebolo said it clearly that if Mr. Peter Obi comes to his state and something happens to him, that he is on his own. But now I want to tell him that Mr. Peter Obi is our eyes, that if anything happens to him, that Igbos will not take it lightly. The governor who promised to give his people insecurity, and he goes ahead to fulfill his campaign promises by giving his people insecurity. The man who could not pronounce figures, please check his background. In this 21st century that he answers Monday, very soon he will answer Tuesday. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in Sokoto prison, and now they are targeting Mr. Integrity, Mr. Peter Obi. I want to state it categorically that Igbos are not fools by keeping quiet. In fact, they are the most wise people on earth. We follow the due process. This is from Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. Peter Obi is not even an Igbo figure, so to speak. Peter Obi is a national figure. So if something happens to him, I'm not sure the fight will be between Igbos and the rest of the people. It will be between concerned Nigerians, people who really have passion for this country. These are the people that will rise up to fight. And I think I should just use this opportunity to say whoever is responsible should be brought to book. If Monday Okpebolo, the governor of Edo State, knows that it is internal conflict, that means he has intel that will tell him categorically that these people are the ones that caused the mayhem, which means he shouldn't have names before him right now as we speak. So people should be arrested and prosecuted and jailed if that is what it requires. Let us see that this action is being done. Otherwise, every finger is pointing to him. And not only that, wherever in this country that a man of Peter Obi standing is, God forbid, assassinated, it will cause a national problem that we may not be able to contain. This is not about Igbo, no matter that he comes from Igbo ethnic group, but this is not going to be about Igbo. People from the north, south, east, west will rise up, and we will not be happy what happens. So wherever these people are going, there are some people in this country, even though they say all animals are equal, but like they also say all animals are equal, but some are more equal. Peter Obi stands in that category. Whether he wins an election or not, please, he should be protected. And not only him, every other person who we know is, Nigerians will call them illustrious sons of this soil, should be protected. People of that caliber should be protected. People who are presidential hopefuls, governorship hopefuls, and all that should be protected, no matter that they have talked about withdrawing police and all that. Peter Obi cannot be eliminated. Nigerians will not take it. This is not a campaign, but this is reality. So Edo State Governor, if you know that it's from internal wranglings of the ADC, that means you also know the people who are funding these people. Bring them to book. Let us clap for you. Otherwise, everybody will suspect you. So please don't do that. And don't think that because it didn't happen in Lagos, it didn't happen in Kaduna, it didn't happen anywhere else, it happened in Edo State, it's not going to have any impact. It will have a national impact. And I also call on Mr. President to condemn it and put everything in place to make sure that these people are brought to book, because keeping quiet will also make people suspect that you have a hand in it. This is not anything else. It's just common sense. So say something about it and make sure these people are brought to book, because this is a serious case. Well, maybe it's just me talking, but I think a lot of people will have that sentiment. We want peace in this country, and we don't want anything that will trigger something that we cannot handle. Okay, Edo State Governor has questions to answer if anything happens to be Elder Deacon Owo from Mafoloku Oshodi. Okay, thank you, Elder Deacon. We have this one also saying, good morning, Kofi Battels, Chinedu in Nyamgul. I don't know what you mean. This is not Kofi Battels. I know Kofi Battels though. It's my friend. We've been friends we've known each other for almost 20 years. So the former Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has finally resigned after President Tinubu, in conjunction with the puppet and rubber-stamped Senate, tinkered and altered the constitution to extend Kayode Egbetokun's tenure. But the same Senate cannot make it mandatory for electronic transmission of voting results. All I can say with this regard to Kayode Egbetokun is resignation is absolute good riddance to stinking rubbish. Okay. Chinedu, you live in Nyamgul. Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning, Nyamgul. Mr. Egbetokun's retirement shows that once your time is due, no matter how hard you try to hang on, your time is due and you must go. On Peter Obi's attack, how some APC chairmen, now the people that attacked him before police investigation, he should make to provide information to police because he knows a lot. Let's not forget who was the governor when Funsho Williams was killed. From Chief Udo. Okay. I nearly picked it and it went off. Call us now on 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Yango.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Joshua Perkins, former citizen of Nigeria, now retired.
Joshua, I haven't heard you for like 3 days.
Yes, I do not have that time. This time that I use, I borrow it most times because I like this country and I want us to get better.
That's the spirit. Thank you.
That's just it. It's not that I have a lot of money to call, but I like to call and contribute to the issue, because if you don't talk to these people, they will not understand. So I told you people that this country, they don't like good people. They don't like good people. If you calculate all the politicians that you have seen their poster in Nigeria, can they be quoted to Peter Obi? He's not the only one that is contesting this election, but they want to kill him. Sure, it was this last year now that Otabolo threatened him, told him that he should not come to his state. It is because God is with him, that's why nothing happened to him. And you know, We Niger Delta, we are very violent. We like quarrel past fight. Sorry, we like fight past quarrel. Look at what they want to do to that man. If I were him, I would not want to contest again because I look at Nigerians, we will select the most wicked among us and come to the international community and start crying like as if we did not know what we did. You can hear several people that come to this platform and start supporting the current government of the day. And you know the current economical realities. Those days you work in Nigeria here now, you have what to save, you have what to eat, you have what to plan for tomorrow. Now you work just to eat. There are a lot of people that don't have food and yet they are budgeting for frivolous things. You can imagine the dam that they spent 400 million, empowerment 500 million, 22 days La Vida Loca 34 billion. This current selection that they did in Tesson in Abuja, they are projecting 1 trillion. 800 billion have been a mark. I don't know how much they spent in Abuja. You can imagine this country. We don't like good people. Like I would always say, and I will repeat, if we don't Nepal this issue, or do not Trump this issue, we will talk from yesterday to tomorrow. These people are evil spirits. They don't have heart. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, my brother. Okay, good morning, VOP. Comrade Peterson is saying enough of this madness of APC. Not just talk anything that happened to Obi. All will receive fire. Good morning. The attack on Chivoyegun's house in Benin should be addressed and investigated thoroughly by the new acting Inspector General of Police. The identities of the thugs must be revealed for posterity's sake. The source of the attackers are two ways, either self-inflicted or by APC opponents. Moreover, Obi must be more security conscious going forward. He shouldn't be too dependent on other party members' security advice. There is nothing wrong in always carrying along the police in his itineraries as a VIP. Enemies are not always outsiders, but are abundant within. Not everyone in ADC loves Obi, especially when it comes to Atiku lifelong ambition. Chief Muyiwa Akiumi from Ijegun. Thank you, Chief Muyiwa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. First time caller.
Oh, that is beautiful. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Above the rest. Conqueror.
Yes, you got me there.
Are you surprised that I call you that name?
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Because I've been an avid listener of this.
It shows very much.
I've not been calling. I just decided to be listening all the time. My name is Live. Live from Ikoti.
Oh, Live. Give us some life then.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Well done. I'm glad. I'm glad to have you today, to get you today.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to.
The better the Lord came from your local government, Goja.
Wow.
You came from Ikajuabi?
Yes.
I'm sure I'm an adult listener. The very day that Solomon hand over to you on a Friday.
Yeah.
I was
That's really interesting.
I was there listening. So this morning I don't really have much to say, but I just want to contribute to that of the Sharia law.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing that the US are planning now how to remove it.
Yes.
So I'm happy. So let them. I'm in support. Let them remove it. Let them remove it. Even our Lord Jesus Christ told us, if when that woman came to him, if you have not done anything, carry a stone and stone her. So this one they are doing, trying to do that, and they are the worst people that even do that thing, that even they are putting a Sharia law for. So it's better they describe it by this time that the US they are here. Let them describe it. Because if you are saying you want to fight against God, blasphemy, If God, there's God is there now. If God want to fight for himself, it doesn't take me a minute. So it's better they it doesn't have a human face in it. So better they strike it. That is what I want to say. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Life. And greet your goddaughter for me. Tell her.
Her name is Alice Eteng.
Alice Eteng. Yes. Okay, greet Alice for me. Okay, Madam Life, it's good to speak life into us, and we thank you very much. First time caller, but ardent listener. We love people like this. Okay, so this message from Chijoke from Isolo is saying, a witch cried last night and a baby died in the morning. Okpebolo can't deny what happened at Edo yesterday. He said Obi should not come to his state. Someone who can't pronounce GCFR, can't read his own budget, but promised his state insecurity. An APC chairman openly told us how much he hated Peter Obi. Igbos will not take it easy with them should anything happen to him. We're watching. In all this, Tinubu has failed to caution them. When Igbos talk about hate and marginalization, this is it. Frank Mba is most senior after Egbetokun, but Tinubu bypassed him to appoint his junior as acting IGP. No 100 million naira transfer mistake. Where's NNPC missing 210 trillion naira? Namdi Kanu should be freed. Chijoke from Isolo, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. Yeah. Yango, good morning. How's everything?
Fine. Good morning to you.
This is Mekudi. Alatunde from Abidasole.
Mekudi, thanks for calling. Go on.
Well, insecurity it is everywhere in the country, most especially in Kwara State.
Yeah.
You understand? So we have now been seeing the impact of the governor in our own state, in Kwara State at the moment. So what we are saying is that the governor should implement the local security and buy them a good certificated weapon to tackle this security in our state. You see them speaking, some of them are speaking our language, Yoruba small, just, what they are full of needs. In our own state, especially in Kwara. So we call them Sabaruma, So when they catch one of our sisters, Shakira, we see them speaking, we will kill your sisters, we don't bring our ransom. You understand me? So this woman told us that in the midnight, some people will come with a sophisticated Jeep, brand new motor with full AC, giving food to the bandits in Kwara State, giving them food, and those money they collected for ransom, they will give it to those people coming with motors. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that means there are people using these guys, and those guys are irresponsible guys. You see them, it's as if they are giving them salary. That is what they told us. If you interview the Oba, a whole king that was, was in captivity for over a month.
I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I agree. A lot of evidences show that some people in government are sympathizers of these bandits and all that, and it's really very unfortunate that the people who should be thinking about protecting us are the ones that are supporting this evil that is being carried out on the good people of Nigeria. Now, this message is saying, good morning, Yamgul. APC should know that if anything happens to Peter Obi, it could cause a serious problem in Nigeria. Politics is a game of numbers. Why is APC jittery? Nobody should call that show of shame an election. I was cracking up when people were saying that Abuja election will be a litmus test for the new INEC chairman. This is how it will happen if the Nigerian people do not stand up and fight for their rights come 2027. This crop of politicians in Nigeria are desperate and wicked. The Nigerian people should take back their country from these marauders parading themselves as politicians. It's pathetic. They don't really care about us. I weep for Nigeria. Indeed, there was a country. God bless Nigeria. This is from Edozie Dean Naji. I also have this, which was saying, good morning, Yamgul. Help me tell Minister of Works to go and inspect Otaidiroko Road, because the drainage there they are doing there is very bad. May the Lord save our country from bad leaders. KG from Ota. I'm sure he will tell you that people went there and vandalized some things. That's why the drainage is not working. If they can tell us that about the super highway from Lagos to Calabar that was flooded, and then they said it's because people went and stole manhole covers and all that. A road that we were promised CCTV and everything that will make sure that there's security there, and that is happening. So, but Minister of Works, you have heard the Otaidiroko Road, the drainage there is very bad, very, very bad, according to an eyewitness and possibly a resident in that area. So look into it. Let's know that you're working and listening. Now, this message is saying the attack on Peter Obi is a clear indication that the general election coming up next year will be filled with lots of harassment and intimidation by the ruling party to opposition members and also to voters. We are in for it. Okay. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Nyanku.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's Audu calling from Agigi, your friend.
Audu, thanks for calling. Go on.
Okay, God will bless you for us.
Amen.
God will bless you.
Amen.
God will bless you. Every day I continue to pray with you.
Amen.
God will give you good life and prosperity.
Amen.
And God will make your family be okay. Yeah, you know, say the first time you want to see your picture yourself, I can't go to me. I will show my people for Keke people. I say, see my friends, all of them, they are looking for Keke side. All of them, we are happy that I see how the friends. God will bless you for us.
Amen.
I'm very, very annoyed. So I hear this and if you attack Odi for
Edo.
For Odi. So I'm not happy at all because everything they happen for this Nigeria now, no day is like the things they happen in Nigeria. If something happen to Odi, we will hold APC, Tinubu, all of them responsible. But if everybody no violence for this Nigeria, well, if you want make all of us carry guns, everybody will carry guns. Because anything they want for this Nigeria, they will find and they will see them. Unfortunately, when you sabi pronounce GSM and FRSM, you have to come and attack me. See, obedient people make everybody wake up. All of us must wake up. Make them know how they will even attack this thing. Make everybody say if not fire to fire. Because everybody say if anything come to war, make him come to war for this Nigeria will do. Because all these APC people, I never like the way they are going to. If anything happens to this will be, we hold them responsible. Let them pray to their God. So make nothing happen to this will be. If it happen to this will be, we hold this our governor, president, everybody, because all the state government, all of them don't like Obi. Let them kill them. Whether we know say everybody. Me too, as I did like this, I have my own. From village, everybody had a own gun. We are hot as before. Go carry our to for village because everybody will enter road. Let them see. So all of them, they are not, I'll call you up to know. I don't know how time I did.
All right. Have a wonderful day. One day I will come that Agege. I go to the fine, I will do. All right. Thank you so much for calling. The attack on Peter Obi is a clear indication that the general election coming up next day will be filled with lots of harassment. Okay, we took that. APC is evil from every ramification. Let us all come together to chase APC away from our country before it is too late. This is Billy from Ikotu, and this one is saying, good morning, Yamgul. Whatever was the reason Egbetokun left, what is imperative is that he's out. He was supposed to have retired since 2024. Nothing must happen to Peter Obi. What is happening in this country? How did vampires get into government? This is not the country we desire. From SND2. Thank you very much, SND2. Okay, good day, Nyamgul. Please, can I get the number of the blind man and woman that needs wheelchair? Paul from Akoka. Okay, Paul from Akoka. We will do that. I'll go back to the messages and find out, and then I'll let you know. But in the meantime, my friend that has been calling and that you say you are blind, someone wants to get your number. You can do well to send us a message right now, because it could be lost in these messages that we are getting. And the woman who requested for a wheelchair, we're going to maybe we'll look for your number. We can get your number because you sent a message, and then we'll forward it to Paul. Paul, we thank you so much for this kind gesture. We're going to get back to you and make sure that you are able to connect with these people. Thank you so much for this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Uncle.
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Kingsley.
Kingsley, good morning.
Good morning. You see, Nigerians always complain. They say if anything happened to Obi, they will fight, they will do this one. Let me tell you, Nigerian people are very fearful. They are very fearful. So what is happening in Nigeria will not happen in South Africa or Kenya. Do you see what Kenya do? They fight with their government and they retain their power. So what I want to tell Nigeria is this: let us have that broad mind to fight this APC government, because they are not ready to do any good thing. They come from backyard. They can never do any good thing for Nigeria. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I've been trying and trying since so.
Sorry.
God.
Sorry.
But I am in now.
Yes, sir.
My name is Afam. I'm calling from AJ.
Okay. Afam, go right ahead.
I want to talk to the president of this country called Mr. Tinubu. You see, in this life, sometimes these politicians think that they have the monopoly to live forever. But they don't know that one day, just one day, you will look for that life that you have. You will not find it. Just one day. And I want to remind him that what will Nigeria remember him for? All the politicians, from the president down to the local government chairman, I want to ask them a question. What will Nigeria remember you people for? Especially those people that is in APC right now, doing all these things that they are doing to Nigerians. What will Nigerians remember you for when you are gone? That is the question that they need to sit down and ask themselves. But unfortunately, politics cannot allow them to think towards this direction. Are they going to remember you for lack of insecurity, killing of your own people? Are they going to remember you for excess spending of Nigerian funds, are they going to remember you of converting all the governors to turn Nigeria into one party system?
Can we wrap up?
Are they going to remember you for bad things that you did? But you still have the little opportunity to do the right thing, but you don't want to do it. They should think back. Buhari is no longer alive.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, we just had to cut that
radio station is supposed to
because we need to gather some things right now, pay some bills.
So what you need to do now is go to www.
and also entertain you. Systems are offline. One for today's hits and all-time favorites.
It's time now to join Chichomzi to give us an update on GADA. Sorry I had to cut you, that last caller. We hope that you can call back another time and say your mind to the full. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Yamgu.
Give us the update.
It's time to activate money. GADA social media platform is at it again. GADA social media platform is a platform that God sent to Nigerians, especially. I know it's world over, but Nigerians, because we are the pioneers of this beautiful platform. It's like every other social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all. But this has a swag in the sense that you don't need to be monetized first before you start making money. I keep emphasizing on this, and I expect my audience to look into what I'm saying. You don't need to be monetized first before you start making money. So anybody can start making money in GADA. Are you a housewife? You lost your job? You don't have a job at all. You are in school. You need support. Don't bother anybody anymore. As long as you are hearing my voice over this radio, you don't need to bother anybody anymore. GADA social media platform is an opportunity you shouldn't miss. Opportunity, they said, comes but once. I tell you here that this kind of opportunity, you might not meet it again. Do you doubting Thomas, you that have been doing Ponzi? Well, it's time to do the right thing. If you have been doing Ponzi and it has been disappointing you, try this. You see the difference. So GADA social media platform gives you the opportunity to settle yourself once and for all. And that is what we do here. When Ponzi was closing December, January, GADA was busy paying people 4 million, 5 million, 3 million, 1 million. And these people, I'll tell you, did not spend up to 1,000 naira to start the business. But they were making that huge. If this company is Ponzi, where would they get the money to pay people? Remember that Ponzi scheme is robbing Peter to pay Paul. But here we don't do that. We give you what is due for you, generated from the platform. So, come and be part of this beautiful opportunity. We also give people opportunity to partner. GADA platform give you opportunity to partner with them by buying their shares. If you're Dogu, you don't want stress of posting, sharing link is very important. I am here talking because of my link. If you don't use my link to join the platform, when you have issue, I don't think I can help you. I keep saying it. Link. And now in this platform, you mustn't wait for the withdrawal date. First day of the month to 20th is withdrawal. 21st to 25th, complaint day. 25th to 30th, placement of withdrawal. If you don't want to wait for these days, just pay yourself. It's a beautiful platform. So we have eliminated issue of withdrawal issues. Now you want to be part of the share. Their share appreciates like wildfire. I'm telling you. From January last year, March last year rather, it was a 600 naira. Today, this share is 33 to 34,000. So amazing. Imagine how much this share will be in the next 2-3 years. And now we offer people private share. By April, we stop private share and enter public share. When we enter public share, you will understand why it's not good to miss private share. We are going for our the official launching of GADA on Saturday this week, so there won't be training at Lille and Ikeja. But tomorrow, being Thursday, there is a training at Alaba International. Please, if you're living around the Cotonou, Badagry, Axis, Trade Fair, please locate us at Alaba International Market. Polaris Bank, the address is Polaris Bank, Alaba Secretariat, Electronic Secretariat. Locate us there by 10 a.m. We don't do African time in all our trainings. Go and ask. We don't do African time. If you are not there by 10:30 latest, you will miss a lot. And if you come after 11, 12, nobody can take you back. So come before 10 and wait. Come to that Polaris Bank. That is where my stand is. Now, say book me for the tomorrow's training. Book me. I will first call my PA's number, right, Yamgu?
Yes.
It's better so that they won't be disturbing me too much. When I call my own first, they won't allow me to call my PA's number. So my PA's number is 081 60 65 39 56 081 60 65 39 56. Then my own number is 080 375 057 37 080 375 057 37. Say book me through WhatsApp, preferable. WhatsApp, I will book you for tomorrow's training. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're still listening to the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, and the program is Front Page Review. We're hoping that we will take a short break now, or we're hoping to take a short break now and return at 10:30 for the rest of the program. In the meantime, I'd like to encourage you, especially my friend who complained of being blind, who is blind, not complained of being blind. You've been blind for 19 years now and you sought for help, and someone is asking for your number. I'd like to please ask you to send us a message on WhatsApp so that we know for a fact, or you send an ordinary text message in case you're not on WhatsApp, a text message stating your name and all that, so that we can forward this same to the man. And for Anne, I've already forwarded your numbers to him, and we are hoping that he can do something and God will bless him. For everybody else who wants to show kindness to these people, Anne has asked for help. Chris has asked for help. Omosian, is it James Omosian that we were talking about yesterday, has also asked for help. Whoever you want to help, whoever you are able to help, we pray that God will replenish whatever you spend in the name of our Lord. Okay, so let's pay some bills and we'll be back at 10:30. My name is Nyamgul Agaji. See you later.
I greet una, my people. How things they go? God will bless us. Now, kudos Homes Limited.